Thursday morning, 9:30, board still filled from the night before. I walked in ready for the model to see what the day had in store. Tony said synchronize, stay in the room. Tyrone said hot wash first, then divide and conquer. I said I'll take the math, crew hours, donor floors, the sweep, the ladder, the clock. Gary brought a lens, he'd been turning all night. Stakeholders framing what the model should see. And I was already halfway gone, walking into work like walking into a sentence. At 10:45 I could feel it start. Too many voices in the air. I said I cannot sit here, not with the whole room thinking out loud, not when the problem is almost clear. How do they have time? How do they have time to sit and talk and break for bread with all this math ahead? I am almost there. Private study room, door closed, second monitor glowing blue. Z goes down, the timeline tightens and the whole day narrows to a line. Battle damage, start work and everything begins to align. Crew flow moving down the strip, never backward, only forward. What we have and what we need. Two columns open, both honest. Doctrine where doctrine has it, assumption where it does not. And I could finally hear my thoughts. Tyrone came down the hall, said lunch is ready, come and eat. I said I'll be there in a minute with the model on the screen. Then Matt came down the hall, said lunch is ready, come on. I walked in and saw G and Cameron at the table with the cohort. Everybody eating, everybody talking, and I thought, how do they have time? I took a Panera box and went back to the study room. How do they have time? 4 hours and the math was blooming, sweep the donor floors again. Foster A and B and C, attrition bending through the ladder. The team kept calling me, the machine calling it, Ram G calling it, throughput. Inputs from Tyrone, inputs from Gary, absorb, transform, breathe, turn is the model. This is what I've been building toward. This is what the year was for. How do they have time? How do they have time to sit and talk and break for bread with all this math ahead? How do they have time? How do they have time? The system's getting intricate and the math is getting beautiful. 5 o'clock, Gary brought Papa John's pizza and wings to share. I said I'm staying with the document, I'm not coming down from here. The team was working too, Tony and Patrick on the slides, Tyrone and Gary on section 1. Same mission, different rooms, working together by working apart. Tony saw the animated demo, said the dots should come back home, said the visualization needed one more layer of fidelity. I said I ain't got all day, but I could see what he could see. The team agreed to keep it, the demo would go in the deck. I said I might need to step out again, I might need to get back in the zone. How do they have time? How do they have time? The boardroom's getting loud and now slide talk, side talk, jokes I can't hear. How do they have time? How do they have time? The work is in my head and I am almost almost there. 8 o'clock, I stood up. The room was talking around me. I said I might need to step